Episode 12 had an ending I did not expect, and an appearance from one of the goddesses and a fight choreography that was nice. The episode began with Bell getting the beats and getting another Dragon Ball moment. Otar dragged Bell across the wall like Broly did Goku in the movie. While that's going on, Freya once again is mad at Horn because she's mirroring her, so she tells her people to wrap it up. And she sends someone to let Hayden know that it's time to end the war game now. Not later, not an hour later. She talking about now. Her familia wasted no time. They went into the ruins to find the different gods and goddesses, and now Hestia has to get out of there. She tried to look out for Hephaestus, but she told Hestia to go and that she would be a decoy. It worked for about a minute when she was running and they showed him right there on the side, and as soon as she turned and looked at him, I already knew it was over. The announcer did say it was about 46 familia that comprised the Ally army, and now it's only 4 remaining. That seems right after what they did. Freya's familia is moving quickly. Lily was thinking this was expected since they do have more military superiority on their side, so there's no point of her panicking just yet. The plan and preparations are done. All they need is a successful push to throw them off balance, and then the tables will turn. She thinks it's impossible for a nobody like her to compete against the sharp mind of Hayden. So she got to think about his tactics, fighting style, and thought pattern and take advantage of what she can. Things might not be going good for them right now, but Lily hasn't given up and is doing the best she can to help out. And when the time comes, they will be able to start taking over. Now on the battlefield, Daphne doesn't look too good. She's hurt, and when they showed her, I was like, wait, why does it look like she's made out of wood? I know some of y'all gonna yell at me. At first, I thought she was like that the whole time, but when she was talking to Hogni, she mentioned it's a skill that boosts her endurance. But she dislikes using it since it makes her skin hard and similar to wood, and that is one more grief Apollo caused her. Hogni tried to get her to stop fighting since she was badly injured, but she wasn't gonna stop fighting. She told him it's her job to buy as much time as possible by keeping the first-class adventurers like him busy. And it was a strategy that paid off later on. Hogni did one last strike against Daphne and she was done. She asked Cassandra to heal her, and Hogni wasn't going for that at all. He told Cassandra if they surrender, he would allow her to heal Daphne. I figured she would. I mean, this dude is pretty strong. Then I was like, oh no, what's gonna happen now that they surrendered? Cassandra started having her doubts about how she couldn't change the course of fate. She might not have been able to change anything, but this next person is about to. The wind started to blow, we see the light beaming down, and guess who's there? It's Ryu. Back to Bell. He got beat so bad he started questioning how long has it been since he pled for mercy. He's thinking it's impossible to beat Otar, and I don't blame him the way he's not letting up, but in that moment he remembered what Seer said. She wanted him to save her, so he got back up and he was ready to fight. When Bell was wondering when was the last time he pled for mercy, it has been a minute because he's been in some tough situations. And he was able to get a handle on some of those situations, but this is Otar we talking about. He's gonna need some help. Back to Ryu, she's fighting Hogni, and you notice she is keeping up. He's wondering what's going on compared to the last fight. Also, during this fight, everyone sees that Galewind is alive. Hermes mentioned how 5 years ago, Ryu was already top tier among all the level 4s. It's hardly surprising she'd be the first person to achieve double rank up. Then we hear Ryu's thoughts and they're showing flashbacks. You already know when they showing flashbacks, a character is about to go in. Eventually, other members from Freya's familia showed up. Ryu started casting a spell. They tried to stop her, but they gotta know they can't stop her. It's revealed by Ryu that she went to reunite with Estrella to inherit the spirit of Elise and everyone else. From there, we just see her moving around with the flames at the bottom of her feet and fighting Freya's familia. It looks so clean. And it didn't stop there either. I was not expecting this, but I wondered when she would show up in the show, and that person is Estrella. We hear her thoughts and she mentions that Ryu has a type of magic that's unique that allows her to use spells of her old comrades. Plus, with Estrella's help, Ryu became the successor to Elise's brand of justice. All of this was exciting to see, the power that she uses that belonged to her friend, her goddess, showing up, which I was surprised to see, and even the crowd was cheering seeing that Estrella's familia is back. Ryu's still making her way around the battlefield, fighting, casting a spell. Bruh, she showed up at the right time. Some of them got knocked out and it's just her and Hogni. He's thinking it's impossible to lose. He acting like his power level's over 9,000. But she asked him how many adventurers did he fight with that blade before he fought her. Then they show that flashback of Daphne asking them to get beaten. Ryu said the cursed weapon that he has can grant immense power, but it does have a downside. That is, it drops in stats and high stamina consumption, so all of them fights and probably some of the battle that he had with Daphne added to that. Now Hogni got defeated with 2 strikes and a flame attack. I thought she had took him out at first, but he was just knocked out. That right there was the help Hestia's familia needed, and when she arrived on the battlefield, she delivered. I apologize if I messed this name up, but Heath was trying to get things in order so that they could heal everyone. Nah, not if Hayden got anything to say about it. He literally used a spell on his own comrades. I was like, what is going on here? I almost thought it was someone else just transformed into him, but no, it was actually Hayden. And in the next episode, we will find out why he did that. Overall, this was a good episode. We got to see Ryu fight, her using the powers from her friends, Estrella showing up, and Hayden attacking his own comrades. But I'm interested to hear y'all thoughts. Comment below. What did you all think about the episode?